What is up, everybody? Bobby, the Nintendo Guru, another episode of Nintendo Talk, and today we're talking Switch games. So today I got Toby and Sean, which is a little different, and I'm pretty excited about it. But today we're going to talk about some Switch games that are hitting. Sean Capri, we the Gamercast, if we ran Nintendo. What of the games, the Nintendo games that are coming at Switch, have you excited the most?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Bobby. Zelda is obviously the biggest one. The trailer, we've talked about this. The trailer that we just saw in the presentation, not only the best Zelda trailer, not only the best Breath of the Wild trailer, this may be the best trailer ever created for a video game of all time. This had everything that we wanted to see out of it. This gave me more of an insight into the game and what we can expect to play than the hours and hours of gameplay that we've already seen from the 1% of gameplay area that is going to be available to us. The music was amazing. The voice acting was heartfelt. There's a moment with Zelda that just... I've always wanted that we had a glimpse of the relationship between Link and Zelda in Skyward Sword. I wanted them to dive deeper into that, and it looks like we're going to get that.
Toby, what was your biggest takeaway?
From Zelda, I just loved how, like Sean said, it showed so many different elements of the game. You had exploration, you had emotional scenes, you had action and story and characters, and it gave us a little bit of story of what happened 100 years ago and all of the enemies destroying the towns with their lasers and everything, and it's just got me just unbelievably excited to play this game.
I think the one that Zelda's Zelda, but I'm going to differentiate a little bit. Like, to me, Splatoon 2, the fact that we're getting a sequel so quickly, I feel, after the launch of the original, and I think it's going to be kind of an HD remaster with some added bonus stuff, but I think what Nintendo is poised to do with this game is put it out at launch and just slowly milk it for years to come. Like, I think every week we're going to get some stuff, and then it'll move to, like, once a month we'll get these big packs and all that stuff. I almost liken it to be like a Minecraft, where you continue to get stuff later on down the line in the future. I love the jetpacks. I like the new weapons. Like, it just has excitement written all over it for me. But after 168 hours of the original Splatoon, of course. Let's don't jump into Mario Kart 8, because I think that is the biggest shocker to some degree of some stuff that's coming out of that. What is your most excited thing about Mario Kart 8?
I'm really excited about the battle mode. We're getting a new feather item that's gonna add some unique strategy to that mode. You've got a balloon mode and a bob-on mode, and it's just something that everyone's been asking for since Mario Kart 8 launched. We wanted a proper battle mode, and now we're getting that.
For me, it's the combination of Mario Kart 8 on this system and all the things that this is going to allow us to do. To be able to play 8 players with the Switch, all local multiplayer, I think could just be total madness. So you've got your own screen. I'm not sure what the combination is going to be with that and online, but to me, this is such a natural fit for Mario Kart to be on this system. Is really, I'm just excited to experience that game that I know and love on a new way to play it.
With Xenoblade Chronicles, it's the sequel to the original, and I love that fact that we're going that route. X to me was a little bit of a disappointment because there wasn't no strong narrative in my mind. It was kind of mission based. You run off into these different areas and do different things. What I liked about the original was there was a story, a narrative. It was gut wrenching. It was heartfelt. Amazing voice acting in that original one, I felt, for a Nintendo game at that time. Just more of that, and that has me excited. So
the character art in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 looks amazing. The vistas and the giant monster we saw going into the sky, everything about that looks cool, because X, for me, it had everything in terms of looks and how vast it was, but it didn't have the story or the characters. So now it's got all of that, plus the story and the characters from the original Xenoblade Chronicles.
Sean, real quick, what do you think about Mario 06?
What? Sonic 06. It does look like Sonic. It's right. You're right. It's somebody I've seen somebody else compare it to Spider-Man. Now Mario's officially Spider-Man as well. He's jumping around and hanging from from traffic lights and things like that. This looks amazing. The one thing that all of our jaws dropped is when he threw his hat and he jumped on it. To have his hat as part of the mechanics and more than just flying, I think looks really exciting. This game looks awesome to me. Very different though. The real human beings a little weird looking, but the music is amazing. I thought this was actually going to be another Galaxy game when the soundtrack was kicking in. Yeah. I personally am not totally sold on the name. I don't think that I love Odyssey. Mostly because I don't really like the Abe's Odyssey games, but that's a totally different story. Toby, where are you at?
I agree. I thought the bit with the real humans, it threw me off at first. I was like, what is this game? Is this a Sonic game? But then, when Mario went to the other worlds and it all sort of just fell into place. All of the classic Nintendo enemies and style with lots of new stuff. It was just very exciting.
So that is all. Thank you guys for watching Nintendo Talk yet again, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let us know below in the comments what was your takeaways from the Nintendo Switch games that were announced tonight. For more talk and more banter like this, be sure to check out our podcast, If We Ran Nintendo, the Geek Cast. Also check out Sean Capri's We the Gamercast. That is all. See us later.
Ciao.
Ciao.